I think natural systems, even complex ones like ecosystems, often go through cyclical patterns. I think it's quite likely there's something not quite like a cycle, but perhaps a spiral. It's a fact that there seem to have not been an immortal human society so far. They often seem to encounter pretty severe problems, as we can figure out through evidence like population drops, losses of concrete technologies like, say, the Lycurgus Cup, and so on. I do think most of the cyclical theories have a problem. They want to be morality plays. They want to be morality plays. They want to tell us, now we're rich, and now we're comfortable, and now we're decadent and immoral, and we are too lazy, or something like this. And that's a problem. The problem is it obscures the real cycle, the real cycles we might find in history. It misattributes them, and they get a lot of attention. They overshadow. It's sort of like the kind of, the popular notion of a cyclical view is one where it's a matter of moral decay. Now, perhaps it actually is moral decay, but that would be like not trivial to establish. That would make all sorts of claims about anthropology, right? Economics and society, and it would have to point that this factor is actually upstream of all the other ones. I think other explanations, perhaps biological ones, or perhaps information flow ones, or perhaps economic structure ones, are more reasonable, right? Obviously, on a much smaller scale than civilizational collapse, in our current economic system, we observe this kind of cyclical pattern, right? Of like both cycles that change during the course of a business year, or cycles that are longer, like 40 to 50 year technology-driven cycles. There's also the fun question of self-fulfilling prophecy, where arguably Moore's law is kind of no longer relevant, but for a while some people proposed this is a fact about how the technology must work. And what I always asked these people a few years ago was, well, have you looked at the rate of progress in Soviet development of CPUs? That didn't follow Moore's law. Moore's law was perhaps a business plan that was implemented and followed, rather than a necessary fact of how that technology would improve.